Well, the fight over the issue of concealed carry continues, this time inside the courtroom, but it's a very narrow case. Winnebago County District Attorney Christian Gossett is asking the state Supreme Court to block a ruling by judges in Winnebago County prohibiting Gossett and Deputy District Attorney Scott Seaman from carrying concealed weapons in court. Gossett says he believes judges in Winnebago County are overstepping their bounds by ruling that they must sign off on anyone but sworn deputies carrying guns in their courtrooms. The judges claim, however, that they have the authority to set the rules for their courtrooms. Fox 11's Chad Doran has balanced coverage on the story.
Winnebago County District Attorney Christian Gossett says judges in Winnebago County are changing the definition of the concealed carry law passed in 2011.
The judiciary didn't find that statute unconstitutional. Our local court judges here decided that they wanted to write their own version.
That's why Gossett and Deputy District Attorney Scott Seaman filed this petition Monday with the state Supreme Court, asking the court to make a ruling. Gossett says the issue is both philosophical and political.
Take firearms out of the equation, and you can apply this to any statutory or constitutional right. Who gets to determine what those are?
The judges believe the power lies with them. In 3 separate orders, the 6 judges in Winnebago County issued rulings defining no one other than on-duty sworn law enforcement personnel may go armed with a weapon in any courtroom or commissioner hearing room in the Winnebago County Courthouse without the prior written consent of the circuit court judge. The judges all denied to approve for Gossett and Seaman to carry a gun in court. The judges say they have a responsibility to ensure a safe courtroom environment, and in a statement they say the first step in fulfilling that obligation and in assessing safety and security threats in a courtroom is for judges and law enforcement to be aware of who is carrying a weapon during a proceeding. Gossett says he and his staff are concerned how the judge's ruling will affect their safety, especially on the short walk here from their office across the parking lot to the courthouse, just a few steps away, where the judge's ruling says anyone with a concealed weapons permit can carry a gun, except for prosecutors. Gossett says the ruling effectively means he would have to leave a gun at his office, since there's no secure place to leave it at the courthouse.
The only person who can't be armed walking in those areas is the prosecutor. Any defendant that we have out there that has a right to have a firearm can be armed as we walk through them.
Gossett says if the high court takes the case, he'll be satisfied no matter which way they decide.
Where are these lines supposed to be drawn? And I think it's a good time for the Supreme Court to jump in and say, hey, let's reiterate, this is what everybody's supposed to be doing.
In Oshkosh, Chad Doran, Fox 11 News.
Now, this all comes as the Department of Justice tries to keep up with the concealed carry applications in the state. The law legalizing hidden weapons went into effect in November, and as we reported last week, 111,000 out of 120,000 applications have been approved. Last week, the Justice Department asked the legislature for more than $740,000 additional dollars for more supplies and to hire more workers.